Welcome to Health and Wellness. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment for more weekly content that you love. Today, we delve into the spiritual realm of the 18th century English poet, painter, and printmaker, William Blake. In the heart of the 1700s, in the bustling city of London, emerged a unique spiritual figure, William Blake. From a young age, Blake's life was deeply entwined with mysticism. His spiritual journey was not shaped by Sunday sermons or religious doctrines, but by personal mystical experiences that he claimed to have had since childhood. These encounters fueled an unconventional interpretation of spirituality that dismissed organized religion as a means to spiritual enlightenment. Blake's spirituality was deeply personal, rooted in the belief that the divine was not an external entity, but a spark within each individual. This divine spark, he believed, held the power to ignite the imagination and reveal profound spiritual truths. This belief was a cornerstone of Blake's spiritual philosophy, which we will explore further in the coming scenes. Blake's spiritual beliefs were not confined to his personal life, but were vividly depicted in his art and poetry. William Blake was not only a man of words, but also a man of images. His artistic style, deeply imbued with symbolism and allegory, served as a canvas for his spiritual explorations. Blake's art and poetry were not separate entities, rather they were two sides of the same coin, each reflecting and enhancing the other. In his visual artistry, Blake used intricate details and evocative imagery to portray deep spiritual themes. His works were a critique of the institutionalized forms of religion prevalent in his time, highlighting the hypocrisy and the lack of personal connection in such practices. His art was an invitation to the observer to delve into their own spiritual journey, to seek a personal relationship with the divine rather than relying on the conventional norms of religion. In his poetry, Blake's spiritual exploration was no less profound. His collection, Songs of Innocence and of Experience, is a testament to his spiritual philosophy. The poems and Songs of Innocence depict a world of pure, untainted spirituality, while Songs of Experience portray a harsher reality where innocence is lost, but wisdom is gained. His other notable work, The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, is a striking critique of conventional religious morality. Here, Blake presents his belief in the unity of opposites, arguing that good and evil, heaven and hell, are not separate entities but interconnected aspects of human experience. This work reflects Blake's rejection of religious dogma and his advocacy for a more nuanced, personal understanding of spirituality. Blake's works are not just pieces of art or mere collections of words, they are spiritual journeys, explorations of the soul. They challenge us to question, to seek, and to discover our own spiritual truths. His art and poetry are a testament to his belief in the power of individual spiritual experience over organized religion. Blake's art was as much a spiritual journey as it was a visual experience. Central to Blake's spiritual philosophy was the idea of inner divinity and the importance of embracing one's own creative potential. Imagine a world where every individual is a divine spark, a unique manifestation of the universe's creative power. This was the world as seen through the eyes of William Blake. He saw the divine not as something external or above us, but as something that resides within each one of us. This inner divinity, according to Blake, was not a passive entity, but an active force that could be harnessed through the power of imagination. Blake's belief in the unity of opposites was a cornerstone of his spiritual philosophy. He saw light in darkness, joy in sorrow, and divinity in the mundane. He believed that the universe was a grand symphony of interconnected forces, constantly interacting and influencing each other. Nothing was isolated or separate. This profound understanding of the interconnectedness of all things was not just an abstract concept for Blake, but a lived experience that deeply influenced his creative process. This interconnectedness is vividly reflected in his poetry and artwork. Blake's art was a mirror of his spiritual vision, each piece a testament to his belief in the unity of opposites and the divine spark within. His works are full of symbols and allegories that represent these spiritual truths. But perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of Blake's spiritual philosophy was his emphasis on the power of imagination. To him, imagination was not just a mental faculty, but a divine attribute, a pathway to spiritual truth. He saw creativity as a sacred act, a way to tap into the divine spark within and bring forth new realities. This belief in the transformative power of imagination was not just a theory for Blake, it was a way of life. He lived his art, and his art was a living testament to his spiritual vision. For Blake, creativity was not just a form of expression, but a divine act of spiritual self-discovery. William Blake left a profound spiritual legacy that continues to inspire readers and artists to this day. An English poet, painter, and printmaker born in 1757, Blake's life was deeply influenced by spiritual beliefs that shaped both his artistic vision and his worldview. He was a mystic visionary who had an unconventional interpretation of spirituality, rooted in a rejection of organized religion and a deep trust in personal spiritual experience. Blake's spiritual philosophy was centered around the idea of inner divinity and the importance of embracing one's own creative potential. He saw the power of imagination as a direct pathway to understanding spiritual truths, believing that each individual possessed a divine spark within. This belief influenced his works, which often explored religious themes with a keen focus on symbolism and allegory. Blake's art and poetry are characterized by his visionary insights, his rejection of conventional religious norms, and his emphasis on the power of imagination and creativity. Blake's spiritual beliefs have had a significant impact on modern readers and artists. His exploration of spirituality, coupled with his emphasis on the power of imagination and creativity, has inspired countless individuals to seek their own paths to spiritual enlightenment. Blake's works serve as a testament to the power of the human spirit, providing a beacon of inspiration for those who wish to embark on their own spiritual journey. His legacy is characterized by his visionary insights and his unconventional approach to spirituality. Blake's rejection of organized religion and his trust in personal spiritual experience have resonated with many, leading to a renewed interest in his works and philosophy. His emphasis on the power of imagination and creativity as pathways to spiritual truth has inspired readers and artists to tap into their own creative potential, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of spirituality. Blake's spiritual beliefs, a testament to the power of imagination and the divine spark within each individual, remain a beacon of inspiration and a testament to the power of the human spirit.